Unfiltered. Ricky Bo, Bill Colarulo.
Philadelphia Sports Talk. 97.5 The Fanatic and 97.5thefanatic.com.
A little after 4 o'clock here on Unfiltered. We got a little Gimme More at 4 coming up with Silvana, and then we'll take a look at the USA Today's rankings of the top 10 NFL cities. Where did the city of Philadelphia rank? We'll get to that, but first, hit it, Sil.
Oh, man, I wasn't even ready yet. Here we go.
Now give me more at 4 with Silvana.
Because you can never get enough.
I was too busy vibing out to that song right there.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
a good one for the summertime.
Yes.
Doesn't get much better.
Obviously, Knicks swept the Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference Finals. They are going to the NBA Finals.
How about those Knicks?
But a lot of it is actually the content that we got following the game. And first, we're going to start off with Charles Barkley.
Starting tonight, Chuck has requested special time to begin the halftime report. Special time? Yeah. Kids at home, if you want to see what the word quit means. Oh, come on, Chuck. To give up. The verb of that is Cavaliers. Oh, come on. This is what you see. You think they quit or the Knicks are just that good right now? No, they were down 29, Kenny.
I love
right.
Charles Barkley. He is so funny. Inside the NBA, it was honestly like their coverage throughout was so good. But, I mean, he was right.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's James Harden, as good of a scorer as he's been throughout his career.
Don't worry.
He tends to be synonymous with playoff disappointments, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah. Are you kidding me? Game 6, Game 7, Celtics.
We remember it well.
I do remember that. But, I mean, you know what? It's funny because I was actually watching the game last night, and I'm like, I was thinking to myself, I know somebody who works for the Knicks, and they all were flown out there for the game. And I, quote unquote, said, I don't think they're going to sweep the Cavs. And I was told, well, you know what? Everybody's flying out there just in case. Wouldn't you know it? I'm watching the game, and of course I got texted, and they were right. I mean, by the time the second quarter was over, that game was way over.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people might not know this, Silvana, but Ricky Bo is a huge Knicks fan. Like, he said to us when he came in, how about them Knicks? And he was all excited about the Knicks winning the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah,
and I got to be honest with you, I'm disgusted.
Yeah, it's disgusting behavior. He even had like a little flag on his car out in the parking lot. You know, you stick those flags in your windows.
Who did, Ricky?
Knicks.
That's
yeah,
what I was
he had a
gonna say.
Knicks
Who
flag.
did?
Yeah, Ricky has a Knicks flag.
Wait,
on
are you
his
serious?
car.
You have a Knicks flag on your car?
Yeah, I put Knicks flag. Yeah, go ahead, look for it.
Wait, hold on. Are you kidding or is it serious? I thought you were serious. He has been singing the praises so much of the Knicks that I thought that was true.
Exactly. That is my point.
Actually, wrong.
Why do you like the Knicks so much?
I don't. I wanted them over James Harden. I don't like James Harden.
Who are you rooting for in the NBA
definitely
Finals?
don't like the Cavaliers.
Who are you rooting for in the NBA Finals?
Don't say
If the Spurs get there, the Spurs. If not, the Knicks.
Oh, come on.
What?
But Jared
you know
McCain?
what? You're just as big of a baby as everybody else. There are rivals. That
Has
nerd.
nothing to do
That
with it.
nerd we have working for us here is the biggest baby when you bring up the Knicks. You know what? You know what's
It's their
funny?
fans.
Shut up for a second.
You want to
Let
see
me
their
speak.
fans?
Why don't you
Get out of here?
Let me speak for one second.
Stop
You
it.
keep
One.
talking about their fans. We're the same way when we go into other
you
arenas.
kidding me?
You could put whatever you want down there. You are just a baby because the
it's terrible.
Sixers can't get it done. And I'm pissed off at the Sixers, so I
Terrible.
don't care. You know what? The Knicks win, they win.
Terrible.
It's not going to ruin my life either way.
I don't know if I could do this show the rest of
Like
the
if the
rest of the day.
Cowboys or the Commanders or the Giants were in, you would be like,
I hate the
fine.
Cowboys.
I actually would care less about the Commanders winning a
Right?
Super Bowl
Me too.
than I would with the Knicks. It's the Knicks fan base. And for you to say that Philadelphia
They're
fans are
awful.
the same way, Knicks fans are the most obnoxious people.
We take over stadiums, don't we? That's what the people here are pissed at.
No, that's not what they're mad about.
Yes, they are.
That's part of it. It's the Knicks fans winning one game in the playoffs
Way to go.
and going out outside Madison Square Garden.
I'm sorry I don't take a one-way street like you do. You are a blocked mind, is what you are. You
Knicks fans are the worst.
You, your lawyer-ass mind. You are a blocked mind.
Knicks fans are the worst.
Is what you are.
I don't think there's anybody that would disagree with me
What
on
about
this.
the Padres fans? Remember, they were the worst.
No one's as bad as Knicks
they
fans.
weren't the worst. They were just like weird. Like they had that stupid
See,
song.
we
that
have
were
a
just
problem
weird.
with every other fan base.
Because they made a stupid song that was awful. It wasn't even good. It was awful, and they played that song like they made something good.
Who do you want to win in the NHL?
Montreal.
Why? Why Montreal? Of all teams, they're not even from the United States. That's pathetic on your part.
Because the Montreal Canadiens are synonymous with the National Hockey.
Oh, really?
On the semi-quincentennial birthday.
I'm rooting for
I don't even know what
Montreal.
it is.
Of course you are.
Yeah,
Why don't you move there while you have it?
I like Montreal. Nice city.
Good,
We
move.
have more.
Nice
Go ahead,
city.
move. I will
like
pay for your
Philadelphia
move.
better.
I'll
but
pay
nice
for
city.
your move.
But I'll take Canadians fans over
You
Knicks
don't even
fans
live in
every day of the
Philadelphia.
week.
You don't live
Every
in
day
Philly.
of the week. Neither do you.
I know. I didn't say I did.
I used to live in Philly.
I did too.
Get out of here. I don't want any Knicks fans on my show.
I'm not a
We're
Knicks
not
fan.
done.
You're
We're
an
not
ass.
done. All right,
You know what's
moving
funny?
on.
This is supposed to be the fun part of the show, and Savannah's got us arguing.
And I'm not even done with the Cavs and the Knicks yet because
Oh,
we still
God, I
have
don't
to
know if I
hear
can
from
handle it.
James Harden and just his
She's got
asinine
me blocked
commentary.
too. She blocked me.
As she
Yeah, it was
should.
4-0, but I don't think we had a chance as far as our best shot from a standpoint of the circumstances. You know, obviously they dominated us 4-0, but yeah, I don't know if I can necessarily answer that question. Just because genuinely I do feel like we are the better team, but series wise, it didn't show it. So tough question to answer.
What do you mean? I feel like we're the better team after
Yeah, when
we
you
just
get
got
swept and embarrassed.
Like,
Can they be the
it's-
better team, Ricky? Better fan base, yes. Ricky's even wearing his Knicks colors today.
Charging the mound, the Metallico is ready.
He's colorblind.
I'm wearing
first of all.
blue. Exactly.
Yeah.
And what do you got? Orange
blue?
undies on?
Really? Huh? Really? What color are
Actually-
you wearing, you idiot?
Yeah, this might be closer to the Knicks
This
colors
is
than mine.
unbelievable how I get crucified for saying one little point that you can't handle because you're a big baby that
It's
can't
because
handle the
Knicks
truth.
fans are the worst.
You can't
and for you to
handle
say
the
that
truth.
Philadelphia fans are the same is
I
absurd.
did not say that. You did.
You said it.
I said we take over other places just like the Knicks did to whatever the arena's called now.
Whatever the arena is
Xfinity
called.
Mobile.
You work there. What do you mean whatever the arena is
He does. He goes there every day. He goes there every day.
Oh my
You
gosh.
walk in there every day.
All right, Ricky, now we know that pitchers are very weird. Like they always have some like weird quirks. Now this was over the weekend, but I just love this. UCLA pitcher Angel, I don't even want to try and say his last name, I'm going to mess it up. But he keeps a mini dinosaur named Jerry on the mound with him every single time he pitches. Is that not the cutest
Wait,
little
how?
thing? It's a little triceratops. He just puts it right on the mound. It's those little really tiny dinosaur figurines. He's named it Jerry. He just puts it right on the little mound next to him. It is very tiny.
It's a little weird.
What do you mean it's a little weird? I mean, this is less weird than
He's not a little
eating
leaguer.
toothpaste.
No, this is pandering.
A dinosaur? He's a
Look
college
at what
player.
you're doing. Look what you did. We are 3,000 miles away from UCLA, and what did you do?
Did you ever-
picked up on the pandering? Boom, boom, boom.
How is that pandering? He's just picking up a
Bryce
dinosaur.
is going to be jealous. He only carries a furry thing around on his arm.
I'm just trying to look at
This
the
isn't
dinosaur
pandering.
here.
He's a college player.
What is happening here today?
What is wrong with him? Why do you hate
It's
it?
very
Why do you
weird.
hate an inanimate object so much?
Who would
Oh, what
bring
kind of
a
dinosaur is it?
stupid
It's a
dinosaur
triceratops.
onto the mound?
It's a questionable choice of dinosaur. I will say that. Why
Do you
a
know?
triceratops?
Do you know what a triceratops is? Which one that is?
It's the one with wings, right?
No, that's a pterodactyl.
Oh, is it the one with the big thing off of its head?
And the horn, I
Yeah,
think.
it's got a horn. It's
weird,
got, like-
weird choice.
It's kind of like a rhinoceros, but it's got
Yes.
that.
Correct.
Yes.
What would you call it? Like a drape?
Yeah,
on
it's
it?
part of its.
It's like part of
its
its
mane, I
skull.
guess.
Yeah.
But it's. I don't know.
It's skin.
Now, if you were going to put a dinosaur on the mound when you pitched, which dinosaur would you go with?
I wouldn't do it. I would be fined so much money for doing it back then. I would not do it.
Just pick a stupid dinosaur. Just play the game. Pick a dinosaur.
Dino from the Flintstones.
I don't even know what that is. Oh, he was a brontosaurus, I think.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
A T-Rex is the one with the little arms.
Yes, but it's the best one. Sure.
That was from Step Brothers.
Yeah,
I would probably go.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever see that way that story went down? That scene got added in later, and the guy thought, there's no way that's going to make
What are you trying to say?
That's going to make the movie.
Don't lose your dinosaur.
Wait, you didn't pick your dinosaur.
Oh, I'm going with a brontosaurus as well. The one with the long neck and stuff. I always like that.
That's a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
No, the brontosaurus is the one with the long neck. The Tyrannosaurus is the one with the big teeth, the mean one.
Oh, I see. I would probably go Velociraptor.
Yeah, those are pretty tough.
You just like the word raptor.
Clever girl. Remember?
Yeah, I do like
Jurassic Park.
Velociraptor.
Anyway.
Hey,
all right. Good stuff. Let's get to the top 10 NFL cities here.
It's probably, I mean, if Ricky had to choose, it'd be New York.
Yeah, Ricky would go with New York, no doubt about it. With your Knicks brethren. You probably would take them.
See, now you're going to be a jerk. You just want the people out there to get on me for nothing because I didn't say that.
Listen, we know you played for the Mets. We know where your heart lies. Okay, so here's USA Today. So apparently they nominated the cities by an expert panel, and then USA Today sports readers ranked them as the best NFL cities in the U.S., top 10. Ricky already guessed before the break. He thinks Philly came in at number 1. Savon, do you have a guess where you think Philadelphia came in? Oh, okay, so don't guess.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 10, Chicago. Number 9, surprisingly, Dallas. Makes the top 10 NFL cities.
What year you got?
This is 2026. That's the year we're in.
It's a little different. They have a different ranking.
Who?
I don't know. AI put it up.
No, this is USA Today from May.
I know.
From May of 2026. Number 8, Minneapolis.
Oh, my goodness.
Number 7, Detroit, Michigan. Haven't said Philly yet. Number 6, this one's really surprising. Miami. Top 6
Miami?
NFL cities.
Oh, this is false. It's false.
It says Miami has been a staple of NFL lore, having hosted plenty of Super Bowls and boasting the last undefeated team in league history.
You know what? Why didn't you just skip 6?
And it says it's an NFL hotspot.
Miami does not deserve to be on any list of the NFL.
I do think the Dolphins fans are pretty loyal fans, though. All right, number 5.
They hardly ever show up.
Well, they don't have much to cheer about.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Number 5, Kansas City. Now we get into the top 4. Pittsburgh comes in at number 4. Number 3, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Still haven't said Philadelphia. Number 2, Bills Mafia, Buffalo, New York.
Not surprising.
And coming in at number 1, Washington, D.C.
What?
I'm just kidding. Philadelphia, number 1 NFL city, according to USA Today.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, could you imagine? Washington, D.C., get out of here.
I'm wondering if this person who made this is from the Midwest.
It's not a person who made it. I just told you. An NFL panel of experts.
Yeah, probably all from the Midwest.
And then
how did all 4 teams get in?
No, look, it says
an
expert panel and then ranked by readers.
All 4 Central teams got in.
So, but look, number 1, Philadelphia. And here's what it says about the city of brotherly love. It says the city of brotherly love has a passionate collective of sports fans for all the city's teams, but it's difficult to compare the buzz generated when the Eagles hit the field. In and around the link, the city has a unique feel, a blend of cheers and jeers amid a sea of Kelly Green dispensing NFL passion at its best.
All right, well, there's some mistakes in there, as we know. How in the world can... I'll just bring up a spot that I think is a really good fan base. The Denver Broncos. How are they not in the top 10?
Yeah, Denver's a good NFL city.
And how is Miami in there?
Right.
Miami doesn't belong in there at all.
This is NFL cities?
NFL cities.
Don't give me your stuff about how great their fan base is.
Listen, this is the Reader's Choice Awards. So this was ranked on by the readers.
Yeah. Okay. Readers or writers?
Readers. Now, would you say number 1 is right? Is there a better NFL city than Philly?
I think Buffalo and Philly would both be right there. Yes, I agree with that. And I think Pittsburgh is definitely a top 4. And I think Green Bay. I think they got the top 4 right.
Yeah, the Miami one's weird.
Kansas City's interesting. I could see them at number 5. Miami is an absolute no. Detroit is questionable. Minneapolis, when they were outdoors,
Detroit's not
yes.
questionable.
Dallas?
I don't think Detroit's questionable.
Dallas, they don't care. They just got Disney, Jerry's World. I don't know. I don't know how Denver doesn't get on this.
All right, so
or Seattle.
Oh, you know what else didn't get in here?
Seattle would be a good one. Yeah.
Boston. Boston didn't make the top 10
because it's not in Boston. Number 1.
Yeah, but Foxborough.
Yeah, well, if I was a reader talking about it, they're not exactly in Boston.
All right, so I just asked
Cowboys aren't in
ChatGPT.
Dallas, I don't think.
Yeah,
either.
they are.
I just asked Chat.
Yeah, they are.
I just asked ChatGPT top NFL cities, top 10 NFL cities. So ChatGPT's list is a little different. They got Green Bay at number 1, the Eagles at number 2. Now they didn't make Denver. Denver got honorable mention. So did Miami. So did Detroit. Seattle honorable mention. But their top 5 is Green Bay, Philly, Pittsburgh, Kansas City, and Buffalo.
All right, so 2026 ranking the best NFL cities. This is also, I guess, AI because it says ranked based on fan passion, team success, and game day experience. It goes number 1, Pittsburgh, number 2, Green Bay, number 3, Dallas, number 4, Boston, Mass, which isn't even in Boston. 5 would be Denver. 6 would be the Eagles.
All right, what's that you use? Just an AI feature?
This is, I literally put in USA Today top 10 NFL cities. That's what came up.
Gotcha. Well, according to the 2026 Reader's Choice, the city of Philadelphia, best NFL city in the entire country.
New Orleans isn't on there.
We will take it. We will take it.
Oh, yeah. You got to take the number 1 slot. Yes. I think that's agreeable. I think the top 4 are definitely 100% right there.
All right. So
this guy, you know what? Now I'm going to go punch somebody in the face. We got problems going on. I'm going to tell you right now, we got problems to do something like that, and I know who did it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What is it?
I'm going to pummel somebody here in a second.
Is it?
Are you going to share it, or are you going to leave the people guessing at what you're talking about?
Because I'm pissed, and it better come down immediately. That's all I'm saying.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Silvana, do you have any idea what Ricky's mad about?
I know what he's talking about.
All right, so keep it here. I will try to figure out what he's mad about.
He might want to go home early today.
All right, we'll find out what Ricky's talking about.
I'm kidding? Yeah, you're done. Don't wave at me, you punk.
All right, we'll find out why Ricky's so upset. We will also get back to the Phillies question. Are they a good team? Simple question. Are they good? We'll have that conversation coming up next, and we'll figure out what's getting Ricky so angry. Unfiltered, 97.5 The Fanatic, NBC Sports Philadelphia. All right, so if you're with us, Ricky got very angry at the end of the last segment, and I did not know why. We have gotten to the bottom of it. Our digital coordinator, Dylan McKinnon, posted a very real photograph to the Unfiltered Twitter account. Not AI generated, very real photograph of Ricky Bottalico rocking a New York Knicks jersey. In fact, he also showed me off air a picture of Ricky Bo wearing a onesie Knicks pajama suit that has not made its way to social media.
And I don't think it will be.
And then people are getting mad at me because they said I am stirring the pot here. Listen, I'm just reporting the news. I mean, that's what I do on this show.
Who said you're stirring the pot?
Matthew Monarch, who's staring through the glass right now. He's very upset. So Ricky's very angry. I mean, Ricky, if you look at the photograph that was posted.
I'm not angry. I'm just not. You know what? It's time for Dylan to have to pay for his consequences.
Or he has to face the consequences.
Well, he's going to pay for his consequences.
So if you do look at the picture, though, it says underneath, made with AI.
I don't care.
We're talking about practice.
You're not my partner.
I didn't do anything wrong in this
really?
scenario.
You just buried me right there.
I would have asked at least.
Watch this. Did you retweet it?
I did.
Yeah, you're my partner, huh?
Okay. I wanted the people to know. People were worried.
They made your head just a little bit like bigger than the rest of your body. I would be mad because I would want like more of like a, you know, like, I don't know, like I'm a former pro arms, not.
Yeah, those are some weak arms, man. Those arms are like, what do they call them?
Noodles?
Yeah, noodle arms. Look at you. You look like you've never done a bicep curl in your life in that picture, dude.
That's what I'd be mad at.
Anyway, if you missed it earlier, Ricky's happy the Knicks won the series because he doesn't like the Cavs. But I told him you can't root for the Knicks. But I know he's not alone. All right, let's get to the Phillies. Let's talk about something that's going to make Ricky even more upset.
You know what's sad? That freaking team hasn't been to the championship since 1999.
I wasn't alive.
The Cavs have. So what the hell is your problem?
The Knicks fans.
They're
I keep
from
telling
New
you.
York.
It's
You
the
know what?
fans. I like the Knicks players.
Really? I don't like any fans that aren't from Philadelphia. I don't like any of them. So what?
I just can't root for the Knicks. I can't do it, man. It'd be like rooting for the Cowboys. It would.
Agreed.
It would be like rooting for the Cowboys. In fact,
Kendall Jenner is a Knicks fan, isn't she?
yeah, she's Timothy Chalamet's girlfriend.
Whoever that is.
No, you said Kendall, didn't you? Kylie.
Kylie is Chalamet's girl. Tracy Morgan was down there. Ben Stiller.
Kendall's the hot one, though, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. That is purely subjective.
All right, whatever.
I only have eyes for one, Ricky Bo.
All right. Who is the player?
What? Chalamet?
No, I said I only have eyes for one. My wife. All right, let's get back to
I
the
think
Phillies.
he's
Damn
asking
it.
who's Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet's the actor, dude.
I still don't know who he is.
He played Willy Wonka.
That's like
That was like one of his worst movies.
I turned that movie off after about 3 seconds.
And he's
That was
never gonna
the
be able to-
worst Willy Wonka.
Wait, which one? The new one, Wonka,
The
or the
newest.
one with Johnny Depp?
No, the Wonka. Both of those sucked.
There's only one good Willy Wonka, and it was Gene Wilder. Yeah, that was the one. All right, let's get back to the Phillies, though, because the question we threw out to start the show, are they good? Because I'm really starting to fear that this is just a below-average baseball team that has two elite starting pitchers in Sanchez and Wheeler, and you got a closer. I mean, that's pretty much what you are, right? You got Harper, Schwarber, and Marsh that are swinging a good bat. You got Wheeler and Sanchez that are on just an absolute different level. I mean, what Sanchez is doing is unbelievable. And then everywhere else in your lineup outside of your closer and Joan Duran, couldn't you just say you're below average? I mean, who am I missing? Outside of Marsh, Schwarber, Harper, Sanchez, Wheeler, Duran, pretty average, if not below average from the rest of your lineup, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, you want me to be on your side now?
So is this team good enough to make an October run?
Yes, because I don't think there's a ton of teams out there that are that much better than the Philadelphia Phillies. And I know that's kind of one of those things where we're just looking at the Phillies and saying, well, you know, they're one-sided. They're all pitching-sided. Well, there's other teams that are just offensive-sided, and the pitching staffs aren't that very good. How many teams have we seen this year where their bullpens are absolutely atrocious? I mean, the Phillies probably should have lost 6-7 more games.
But they took advantage of a bad bullpen.
Oh, yeah, they took actually the Rangers, the Nationals, they both of those teams. I mean, there's just a lot of bad bullpens out there in general. So, yeah, the Phillies will stay in this thing till the bitter end because there's a lot of bad pitching staffs out there, and they're not one of them. That's why they will stay in this.
Well, Brandon Marsh yesterday wanted everyone to know that he would take the Phillies over anybody. Listen to Brandon Marsh.
It's special. When we click on all cylinders, when we pitch, when we hit, play defense, run the base as well, I'll take us over anybody. So, easier said than done. We got to go out there and do it. But, just trying to get back in the fight.
I don't understand. When have all three worked?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, of course. I would take the Phillies, too, if they were all hitting and the pitching was good and they get good fielding and they're good on the base paths.
And you know what? People will run with that comment and say, see, we knew it. See, Marshy knows. Yeah, well, if they would win every game, like 10-1, I think you would say, okay, I get it. I mean, let me put it this way. They've lost more games in blowout fashion than they won.
Yeah, it's a good way to put it. Yeah, when they win, they're winning games where they're scoring in one inning or 2 innings. Like yesterday, you win the game because Luzardo, like you called him, I think you called him a magician. You called him Houdini earlier, getting out of a couple of jams. Schwarber hits a home run. Brandon Marsh hits a home run. You won yesterday with 3 hits, Ricky. And 3 hits.
I think what he's talking about would be the 2 Pirates games in Pittsburgh, the 2 6-0 games in a row. Then they went on to win 5-4 against the Reds. They lost. They won 3-0 pitching. They lost 3-1. They won 3-0. That's how their last 4 or 5 games have gone.
What do you think they need to do to be a wild card team? 90 wins? 88 wins? What do you think?
It could be as low as 85.
This season?
Yeah.
Let me look. So last year, let's just look at the standings here. Last year, your last wild card team, I think last year was a better season for the National League. Last year, to get in, last wild card team won 83 games. That was the
right
Cincinnati
now, the
Reds.
wild card, we're over let's see. So it will be 29 is 60, 77, 87, 87 right now. 86 would probably get you in right now.
All right, last year the Reds snuck in with 83, and then the other two wildcard teams had over 90. 2024, last wildcard team in the National League, 89. So last year, 83 was the down year. 89. Man, can this team win 89
games? What the hell happened to the Cubs? I just looked. They lost 9 in a row.
They're struggling right now.
By the way, if they hit double digits, that will be 3 separate teams that have lost at least 10 in a row this year.
Yeah, they've won. I didn't even realize. You're right. I didn't know they lost 9 in a row, the Cubbies. But can this team win 89 games? Right now, they're 27 and 27. So what would they have to do the rest of the way to win 89 games?
27, 27, 27. That's 54. That's 81. No, 82. 81. I was right.
No, that would make them win 99 games.
81 right now, I said they're at.
Yeah, right now they're on pace to go 81 and 81.
So I just said.
Yeah, so they would have to finish the season, 8 games above 500?
That'd be 81.
They'd have to go 62 and 46, according to Booney.
Okay.
What has led us to believe this team can go 62 and 46?
Nothing right now. Nothing right now, except for starting pitching.
Wait, is that right? 62 and 46? Yeah, that would get him 89. 62 and 46. Look, Sanchez and Wheeler only pitch twice a week.
Yeah, well, if Luzardo continues to win, that's another one. And if Painter continues to grow, there's some more wins.
And then you just lose every Nola start, and he's back on the mound tonight.
You won't lose every Nola start. He'll have a surprise here and there. So he's due for a surprise, I would think. He's had a couple bad ones in a row.
Let me ask you a question about Nola. Is it the worst contract in all sports in the city? Is there a contract worse?
Joel Embiid's isn't that much better.
I think it's better, though.
But you only get him for half of the season, if you're lucky.
I think Joel Embiid's contract is more movable than Aaron Nola's.
I'm thinking here.
I think
that would be
Aaron Nola is literally untradeable.
It's either Nola. I mean, I guess you could still call Casti's, but Nola's contract is way too high up.
Because Nola still has 4 years left on this deal? Man, Dombrowski's made some big misses, man. Big misses.
Well, the big miss is you could have given him a 2-year extension, not a 5.
Well, everyone was afraid he was going to Atlanta. You remember? Oh, the Braves are going to swoop in. We should have let them sign him.
We'd be happier than pigs in poop right now.
And we'd have Ranger probably.
Oh, my goodness.
Could you imagine this rotation now? If you had Ranger, Sanchez, Wheeler, Luzardo?
It would be unstoppable.
I wouldn't be asking if they're a good team. They would be a good team. We'd still have issues with the lineup.
It would literally be unstoppable.
I want to hear from Phillies fans, though. Is this a good baseball team? I'm very curious where the fans are right now. They're 27 and 27. We saw them lose all those games in a row. They fire Rob Thompson, and then Mattingly takes over. They win 6 straight series against the below-average teams. And now you're watching when they play good teams, they really can't keep up offensively. I mean, I say keep up offensively. I shouldn't say that. The pitching has done their job for the Phillies, but the offense hasn't done anything to lead you to believe that this team can win in October or even get to October. But I'm curious. Tell me why I'm wrong. Is this a good baseball team? Send your texts and your voice memos to the Davis Honda text line. You can even pick up the phone and call 610-632-0975. Coming up, we will continue this conversation, but I want to look at the numbers at what the right-handed hitters in this lineup are doing. Because when we talk about Dave Dombrowski swinging and missing way too much, wait until you hear what the right-handed bats in the Phillies lineup have done so far this season and where they rank in all of Major League Baseball. We'll get to that. We'll also continue the Bryce Harper toothbrush gate. Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, I think so.
That all comes up.
Brushgate.
Yeah, Brushgate, whatever you want to call it. We'll be right back on Filtered, 97.5 The Fanatic, NBC Sports, Philadelphia. Are the Phillies a good baseball team? Simple question, maybe not a simple answer. But I'm starting to believe that they're not a good team. I'm worried that they're just a below-average team. Now, does that mean they can't win anything this year? No. If they get hot at the right time, we've seen it before. Crazier things have happened, Ricky. But I'm worried over the remainder of the season. Are they good enough to win enough games to get into the postseason. I know we can't really be looking at the standings just yet. There's still a lot of season to go. But I'm worried they're not going to win enough games to make the postseason with an offense that's this bad. And when I say this bad, just listen to some of these numbers from your right-handed hitters. This is from MLB.com, Paul Casella. Right-handed hitters against all pitching is hitting .202. That is the worst in Major League Baseball. They got a .305 slug, also the worst in Major League Baseball. You could look at advanced metrics, too, like weighted OBA, 261, worst in Major League Baseball. Weighted runs created, 62, worst in Major League Baseball. You like barrel percentage as a stat? 4.4%, worst in Major League Baseball. The right-handed hitters in this lineup are failing this team, Ricky. And when you look at left-handed pitching, this is why I want Mattingly to throw the damn platoons out the window. I don't care anymore about matching righties versus lefties, because against left-handed pitching, your right-handed hitters are drastically worse than your left-handed hitters. They are slashing .201 with an on-base percentage of .276 and a slug of .331. Lefties, now I know these numbers are skewed by Harper and Schwarber, but their slug's .431. Their OBP is .330. So I don't want to worry anymore. Just put your best lineup together. Stop worrying about the righties versus lefties.
If you just heard what you just said, you said from Harper and Schwarber.
Did I sound like a club?
Yes, you did.
I sound like we have a good club?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you did. But hey, you're absolutely right. I think it's time to throw everything into the garbage and just go with whatever you feel like you want to do. Forget righty-lefty combos, because that doesn't hold truthful for the Phillies. It just doesn't hold truthful. When you look at what's going on with the Phillies right now, you look at the right-handed hitters, they are doing squat. I mean, jack squat, up and down the lineup. You can't have that. If you have to move them, just move them. Don't worry about going lefty-righty combos, because your left-handed hitters are taking up the slack anyways and hitting left-handed pitching. We saw it from Stott. We've seen it from Marsh. We know Schwarber could hit lefties. So what are you even worried about in that type of situation? They bring in a tough lefty against three lefties, then so be it. And you know what? You got to trust your players. Trust the good ones right now. That's what I would do. I think you're right. I think I would trust the good ones. This team is so hard to like right now. And I don't know why. Usually you look at the Phillies team and you're like, wow, these guys are hitting the ball out of the ballpark. They're doing the little things. The only thing you love about this team right now is Kyle Schwarber's hitting the ball out of the park, Bryce Harper's playing well, and that they pitch.
Yep. Well, Luzardo's been good lately, but you're not going to see good pitching tonight, most likely.
You never know. I told you. You never know what you're going to get. I still have this weird feeling that maybe Aaron Nola will snap out of it, and he'll be the knight in shining armor for the Philadelphia Phillies. Just show up and float down onto the mound and throw a no-hitter tonight.
Are you kidding me? You being serious? You did call a Sanchez no-hitter the other night. He did go 8 strong.
Yeah, he did go 8 strong.
And somehow they lose that damn game.
Yeah.
Because of the offense.
Well, because the offense wasn't swinging the bats. We've seen this. You know what's funny? The more I see them play in a little cooler weather with no wind at Citizens Bank Park, they become worse of an offense. The worse the weather, the worse they are. Which, to me, is scary. Why? Why is it scary to me?
Because October is cold weather.
Yeah.
Well, what's the excuse in San Diego? Because it's beautiful out there. I saw Brandon Petrilli and Ray Dunn. They're having a blast out there.
Are they really? Are they together?
I called them Brandon, by the way. It's Brendan Petrilli. Sorry. There's too many. There's Brendans and Brandons here.
I can't believe you just messed up a name.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even get fazed by it. I don't even call it out anymore because it's not worth it.
In my defense, though, we have a Brandon and 2 Brendans that work.
Yeah, we
here.
do.
So, actually, there's another one. Isn't there a Brendan in sales, too?
Yes.
There is.
So there's too many. It's not my fault.
Yeah, there's a lot.
All right, well, let's see what people are saying on the Davis Honda text line. Silvana said the text board is blowing up today.
Boom!
Get your voice memos in, too. We hear you coming up at 525, 610-632-0975. What do we got on the
I knew you were going to say it again.
What do we got on the text board?
He needs to use a different phrase rather than blowing up, because would I ever say the phrase blowing up?
Silvana said to me during the break, the text board's blowing up, Bill.
Boom!
I say, Bill, we have a lot of texts. Harvey says, team is not good at all and underperforming tremendously. Possibly the years are catching up with many of these guys. No one wants to talk about that. Too many strikeouts, and that can't come at the top of the batting order. Don't see how this will change, as Ricky said. With the inconsistency of this team, probably bad signings have created this situation. Replace a right fielder with better defensive guy, but one who can't hit at all. However, maybe the thought of lockouts next year creating a problem throughout the league, throughout the whole league.
Okay, I mean, the lockout could be looming.
You also brought up the problem throughout the league of the right-handed hitters in the outfield. There just are none.
Yeah, according to Matt Gelb of The Athletic, he did a deep dive into right-handed outfielders, and the numbers are way down across all Major League Baseball for right-handed hitters in your outfield. So it's not just the Phillies, but Dave Dombrowski hasn't been able to find them. I mean, the closest he came was getting Harrison Bader, and that was short-lived.
And he didn't re-sign him.
And Bader, what he's doing right now in San Francisco, Philadelphians would lose their mind. Did you see what they're doing out in the outfield in San Francisco?
Oh, I saw something over the weekend.
The Giants are terrible. Their record is absolutely terrible, right? They are sitting there 10 games under 500.
Did you see the Padres outfield last night?
Why? What did they do?
You don't know their numbers?
Oh, hold on.
Castellanos, 183. Merrill, 198.
Oh, no. We're talking about
he doesn't know what we're talking about.
But not performance-wise.
What the Giants outfielders are doing is they have, choreographed skits that they are doing in the outfield together in between innings, as celebrations and stuff.
A lot of thrusting.
And they're 10 games under 500.
Oh, they can't thrust anymore. I did hear that.
Well, now they're doing, Key and Peele skits. They're spending all this time on the outfielders preparing choreographed skits, and the team's terrible. Yeah. We would lose our minds if this was Philadelphia. Could you imagine if Adolis Garcia and Justin Crawford and Brandon Marsh were doing all this stuff and the team was losing games?
And Harrison Bader's hitting 175.
Yeah, he's not hitting. Remember, people wanted him to stay?
He's probably the leader of the pack.
Could be.
He's probably starting all this.
Well, it's a gift.
Alyssa.
Was that his saying? It's a gift?
What's a gift?
Isn't that what he used to say all the time?
What, he had one good month and
wasn't that Bader's saying when he was here? It's a gift. Everything was a gift. Oh, it's a gift. I think that was Harrison Bader's saying.
That sounds familiar.
Whatever, I don't remember.
But it's not fully clicking.
What did he say?
We've had the Wright brothers here, the Wright brother manager.
I thought he kept saying it's a gift, but I can't remember. All right, but hold on.
How about the other Wright brother was in with the Guardians the other day?
Who?
Rhys Hoskins, right?
Oh, yeah, Rhys Hoskins.
Right.
He's not, he's not closing the door on coming back, he says.
Great base running by Rhys, too.
Why would you want him back?
I'm just saying that's what he said.
Because I used to love Rhys when he was here, but why would you want him back?
Because you have no other right-handed hitters in your lineup?
Because they think he's a vibesman and they think that they vibe.
There's nowhere to play him, though. That's the problem.
There's not.
But, dude, when you are forced to convert Otto Kemp to outfield, Edmundo Sosa to outfield, because you literally have no right-handers. And then you got to go to right-handed bats, I should say. And then you got to get Felix Reyes up here to try to get another right-handed bat.
Cheese just told me it's what a gift.
What a gift. I thought it was something like that. What did I say?
Cheese?
Ava Cheeseman over at NBC.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was either.
You said who cut the cheese.
Ava. I call her Cheese. Her last name's Cheeseman. So
let's check the Twitter poll, because we asked this question, too, to the masses, if the Phillies are good or not. Twitter poll's still up, right?
Oh, it's still up.
Twitter poll! Always up. Performing like an all-star thanks to Dr. Avi Donapel of Iron Mountain Men's Health. Did you know that Dr. Avi Donapel is even keeping the poll up in the morning now? Did you know this?
It's usually already. I'll forget it.
Did you know this? All right, what do we got, Sil?
Are the Phillies good? Yes or no? 55% are saying no, 45% saying yes.
Well, look, the next few games, a lot of people are going to maybe change their mind or confirm their opinions. You got 2 more against the Padres and then 3 against the Dodgers. And then don't you come home and play the Padres?
Yes.
So this is a nice stretch to really see what this team is.
And the White Sox, who are actually playing good baseball.
Man, oh, man. And you got Nola tonight. All right. And by the way, when I said that, it's because
why do you get
Avi Donapel?
You get so disturbed by Nola.
I feel like I'm forced to watch a train wreck tonight.
Correct.
That's what we got to watch. I'd rather watch Bryce Harper brushing his teeth weirdly.
Not me.
Like a psycho.
Okay. Then
I'm just convinced that he likes
Phillies,
the taste
you watch
of it.
Bryce do whatever on Tactic.
All right, here's what we got coming up. We will continue the Phillies conversation. You could weigh in. Are the Phillies a good team? 610-632-0975. But in addition to the Phillies out on the West Coast, the Philadelphia Eagles back on the practice field today as they start OTAs. We're actually going to hear from some players, from Nick Sirianni tomorrow. Andrew DeCecco will be joining us right from the old NovaCare complex, whatever they call it now, to tell us everything he saw. What are you hoping to see? We'll tell you what Ricky and I are focused on for Eagles OTAs and some of the biggest questions facing this Eagles team. Unfiltered continues. 97.5 The Fanatic, NBC Sports, Philadelphia.